Hello everybody, we are now looking at the second of the fall of 2021 LEGO Jurassic World sets. As I mentioned previously in the other video, I'm a little bit behind, and by little I mean a lot, very much behind, because these came out in September, and it is January of 2022 when I'm doing this video, so yeah. So in this video, the set that we'll be looking at, this is called the Stygimoloch Dinosaur Escape. I can never pronounce the dinosaurs correctly, but I'm trying my best here. This is the 4+ set of the wave, and yeah, so has the Stygimoloch dinosaur, and then because it's a 4+ set, it has some pretty basic builds with large pieces. So let's get right to it. Okay, first things first. When we look at this set, I think the best place to start is this playground, little playground build. And remember, it's a 4+ set, therefore assembly is quite easy with a lot of big pieces. In this case, we have this playground build, as you would expect, and the build is just a treehouse with a big slide. That is really the big piece in the set. Now this slide piece isn't that new. We've seen it in multiple sets in the past, mainly 4+ sets, and I think any playground related sets will also use this. So it's very nice. The way to climb up is through this ladder. So there is a bed, which I think is kind of the worst position you could ever sleep, because look at the risk of you just falling right off the tree. Not ideal. There is a sink up here. And then we have a little, is that a toilet or a little bowl? I'm not quite sure what that is, but it's very simple. You can see it's supported by two of these big, what do you call it, scaffolding pieces. You got a big old leaf just wrapping around, covering the front like this. Yet a quarter of a tree, not a whole tree, a quarter of a tree, just put on like this. Now I think that's just a cheap cop-out. Honestly, you could have just given this set a full tree. I don't see the problem with that. Why only a quarter? That just feels so incomplete. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, really the biggest thing that is showing up in this build is the slide. So, as you would expect, how it works, you just take a minifigure and you slide down. Nice and easy. So overall, it's a 4+ set, so therefore I cannot exceed expectations on this. It's okay. It's okay, it's not the best, but... Okay, next up, the other big thing in this set, of course, is this transport truck that is transporting the dinosaur, as you would expect. Again, because it's a 4+ set, it is built with large pieces and is a very simplistic build. So, to hold the dinosaur, you just slap him in here and you can take him with ease. So I'm going to do exactly that. We'll look at the dinosaur in a bit. So very spacious. Just and the whole back can come off like that easily. So let's say you want to take this off and then lift the cages down to put the dinosaur in or drop the dinosaur off. So this comes out with ease. And of course, being a 4+ set, the big piece is the base. The entire base is just one big piece. We've also got the wheels, just put on like that, and then it's an open roof. As you can see, the only cover is the front windshield with the overhead lamps, tranquilizer gun on the side. You got the classic Jurassic Park colors, if you've noticed, just slapped on the side, and then we got the driver's seat with clear in it. Just like that, very simple. It's a 4+ set. Don't expect details. That's the nature of it. So overall, this truck is pretty simplistic. Even though I do wish there was a little more of the back, as the back just seems a little lackluster. But it's okay in the end. It's a truck for a 4+ set. Therefore, it's supposed to be simple, easy to build, and easy for kids 4+ to play with ease. So that is the truck, and that's it. Let's move on. The set also gives you these little side builds, two of these rails, literally a piece of poop right here, and then a Jurassic Park sign. I am not kidding, this is not an extra piece. They literally had this as a main element in the set on the back of the box, which is quite funny. But other than that, It's just a sign, a couple rails, a couple fences. So it's nothing too special, to say the least. So I'm not gonna waste your time going through it. As far as minifigures is concerned, we have 3 minifigures here. One of them is Claire, which is what I like to call the Steve and Alex for Jurassic World, because in Lego Minecraft we keep getting Steve and Alex minifigures to the point where they're not even special anymore. And in Jurassic World's case, they have something similar with Owen and Claire. In this case, we have Claire. Again, it's what you expect. It's been the same Claire throughout all these sets that came all these years, so we can skip over her. Who are these two then? These are probably from the Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous show. The lady in the middle with the pink hair, pink sweater, and the carrot staff is called Brooklyn, as in New York, Brooklyn. And then the dude here in the blue shirt is called Ben. So Brooklyn and Ben. So let's move Claire aside because she's really no value. So Brooklyn, as I said, she's got her carrot staff. She's got pink hair, so I guess she is a big fan of the color pink. She has 2 faces, as you can see right here. Very, very nice. And then for Ben, he's got a walkie-talkie and a shovel. Simple Jurassic World uniform. Here's his second face, a little bit freaked out, I guess, by the fact that the dinosaur is on the rampage. And yeah, so these are 2. I just see these as average citizen minifigures. I know they're supposed to be characters, but it's not following the Camp Cretaceous show. I just see these as average minifigures. So yeah, there is that. And of course, last but definitely not the least, the highlights of Lego Dinosaur sets are of course the dinosaurs. In this set we have 2 dinosaurs, one being the new version, the I still can't pronounce it correctly, the Stygimoloch, and then a baby Ankylosaurus, that I can pronounce. The baby Ankylosaurus is cute as you would expect. It's a different color this time of a turquoise outer color print. We have gotten a baby Ankylosaurus the first time in 2020 in the lab set, so this is a new one, but the mold is not new. It's the same facial printing, and the same applies with the Stygimoloch here too. We've gotten it in when Fallen Kingdom sets came out, but this is of course same mold but new color. This color here is olive green, so there's that. The head is what you expect, can be rotated. There are spikes built at the back here, and of course the Stygimoloch is a vegetarian or a herbivore, so it attacks with its super tough skull and articulation wise, legs, arms, and the head. So your basic generic articulation for a I like to call these medium-sized dinosaurs because we have smaller dinosaurs. So these are medium-sized, and then of course the T-Rex is the large ones in that case. So yeah, so that is it's a good. I like this color print. The olive green does work quite nicely, and I like it. The brown on top is I think it could be a shade more darker, but I think so far it's okay. And of course the material at the end is soft, just for safety reason. And I've got nothing more else to say for this dinosaur. So as far as the box is concerned, here is the box for this $50 set, clearly indicating that this is a 4+ set with the 4+ logo on it. Set 76939 with 129 pieces. Lots of things going on here, as you can see. There's the top, there is the back. Because it's a 4+ set, what they like to do is they break down the different big elements within each of the sets, so it's a clear indication of what you are getting in the set. And honestly, I feel this is something they should do with all the sets, not just 4+ sets. It's something they should continue consistently throughout all the sets. That's honestly what I think is the best. But in this case, yeah, that is it for the box. The total of this set is $50. Now, is it worth it? Absolutely not. I really think this should have been a $40 or $35 set, because there's, again, not a lot going on here. And the Jeep and the playground and the treehouse playground, it's all big pieces. It's all built with big parts. So therefore, I guess why it ramps up the value, but they shouldn't do that much. The Stygimoloch is great. we have that dinosaur in the past, and it's good to see it again. Of course, the baby Ankylosaurus is cute as ever. Love it. But other than that, this set isn't bad. It's not terrible, but I just think the value could have used some work. And I think I think a lot more. Yeah, I go to Toys R Us stores and other stores that sells Legos these days. I see this set on the shelves a lot recently. I haven't exactly seen this set in particular being sold that well. So I think if the value was reworked a little bit, then I think it will fly off the shelves a little more. More people would buy it. So I give this a 7 out of 10, which is already pretty generous with what I just said earlier. So in that case, that's it for this video. If you haven't seen the other Jurassic World sets, be sure to check them out. I've got 2 more of the big ones from this wave coming soon. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.